Hey guys, we are here with The Sims 4 Parenthood. This is a game pack that came out yesterday by the time this goes up, but came out today of this recording. Because I live in England, game pack hasn't been available until 6 p.m. You can probably hear, if my microphone picks up, my family being very active downstairs. So I've retreated up here to do this for us. But we have with us Laura Sanchez. So let's just see what new content we have. We have don't know, skin tone. Okay, so we have, don't know why that's lighting up, probably nothing, but we have this. Let's just remove makeup. So we have these blemishes. So we have 3. This one's less, and this one's then just the 1. Yeah, so this is blemishes, acne, that sort of thing. So it's not something they get on their own. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but I'm just going to leave it. New hairstyle. Let's just packs. Go down to Parenthood. Okay, we have 4 hairstyles. We have, I like this straight hair with the 1 braid. That's really nice. I can see myself getting quite a lot of use out of that. And then of course it comes in the usual colours. I think that suits her. Even the hair colour. We then have this short hair with like highlights, which is interesting. It's a bit blocky with, sorry if you guys hear that, that's not just my niece having a moan. With the bits there, it looks rather blocky. This one looks a lot better, as well as being different colour. It looks like it's more realistic because it's faded, so it actually looks like the hair's grown. So it's a bit like that, but looks like the hair's grown out a bit. And then we have this one, which is a lot like the toddler one, the toddler hairstyle we have, except it's for adults. Then hats, that's not a new hat, that's just saying it for the fact. No new hats. Hey. Body. I think again it's just being funny with that. But clothing. Let's see. Okay, so we have 6 bits of clothing. We have this blouse that looks. Okay, so we have quite a few patterns, flower patterns. Then you got. They look interesting. Then of course you got the block cards. This looks very mumsy. Looks a lot like something a mum would wear. Then have this. This is definitely for teenagers, and looks like it's 2-layered. So you got the jacket over, and it looks like you got a shirt underneath. Quite interesting. That's something for teenagers. The pattern stays the same, or what you can call a bit of a pan, just colour changes. Then you have this, not sure what you'd call it. It's like a crop top over a short shirt. And of course you got this love heart and music reference with another one, but you also get it in block standard colours. This is then interesting. This is a slim, like pajama sort of like top, and then this almost like it's a double vest. That one's quite interesting actually. I like that, but I can see it more being an athletics sort of thing. And then you have this crop, like, I don't know what you'd really call it. It's like a top, what would it probably be under? I'm not sure what that would be. Might be under sweatshirts, might be under jackets. No. So blouse. Yes, it's under sweater, and you got shoulder showing. I quite like this, especially for teens, and you can see the detail with a slight twist. Really like this, and it's two-tonal. I like two-tonal things. I don't own anything two-tonal, but I think you can do a lot with the style. Again, that's medicine. Then we have this bear with a pear. Each one is a different fruit. That's interesting, to say the least. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Moving on to pants, and we have two. We have these pajama pants. Yeah, definitely pajama pants. And then these tracksuit-like pants with the diagonal stripe that's a few shades lighter than the main base colour. Let's then look. Do get any new accessories? Yes, we get. Okay, let's just throw shorts on. Are these new? Yes, these are also new. Why then didn't they come? Okay, we've actually got a couple of new things. Ignore just those two. We have these shorts that again are athletics. We then have these ripped jeans with the shirt tucked around. I really like these. I find them really realistic. I think it looks really realistic. I do wish they had a pair of these just that aren't ripped. Just so, not that I think that it's bad to have ripped jeans or that I don't like it. It's just the fact that I wish the option there was so it didn't have to. So again, it's all like variety, etc. Like a lot here with just different coloured shirts. We then have these, again tracksuits that only come in base colours. Then there's this jeans with floral design on it. They're flared. I don't know, usually have flared trousers, but I think I could use this. Um, the style doesn't look like the top part doesn't look like the usual Maxis made things. Looks a bit like custom content, but there you have it. I can see like a country-esque, country-esque individual. That would probably work. But quickly taking these off, you then have these socks that are interesting. I feel that again they look a bit sportsy, but I feel like some of these would be better if they weren't so high. If they were ankle length, I think that would probably be much better. And then interesting. Okay, well that's it for women, and then we have the men. So, okay, one hairstyle. We have this, looks similar to some of the other hairstyles we've had before. Sleek. I quite like it. Sorry for the interruption there. Yes, so moving on to facial hair, we have these two here. So these are sort of like first growth. So you have slowly coming out the beard and the mustache, but it's not fully developed. So that's something you'd put on things who are only just starting to grow. As you can see, it's thicker here and thinner there. It's not completely covered the entire bit, and it's quite patchy. And this one's then just a stash. So that's something you'd probably put on your teens to show the fact that they're starting to grow facial hair. So that's it with all those options. So moving on to men's clothing. The full body item is the same. There is only the one, which is the bear suit. But going on to this, we have 5, it seems here. Yes, we have 5. We have this jumper that's similar to some of the other things we have, although the patterns, the spatter patterns, quite interesting, and we have some block ones as well here. But the pullers are quite an interesting feature. I don't think we've had that in anything else. Then we have this sporty skater shirt over long sleeved skin tight one. So this is very much like a sports shirt for probably the athletic clothing. Then have this denim jacket over a shirt that comes in different colours and patterns. We then have this skin tight shirt as well, and this tank top with sleeveless hoodie. Moving on to the pants. The trousers, we have one pair of shorts. That are box standard, coming colours. You can have this two-tonal pattern with some. That's quite interesting. Then have this interesting pair that I think you get with the females as well. Then have the pajama bottoms, the same trousers, and then the tracky bottoms, and then don't think we have any new shoes. We don't with the females and we don't with the males. Okay, so that is that. So if we then
Jarby
flip
West.
her down to a child, we have this, which I really like. I really think the flowers are very interesting, and the flowers surprisingly don't actually change with the hairstyle, which is interesting. And then this one, which is a lot shorter. I don't prefer this one as much as that one, but do we get any new hats? Nope. So nothing new there. We have this t-shirt with handprints and this other pattern. Quite interesting. We have this hoodie that's quite interesting. It's two-tonal. Then got this ripped shirt, which is interesting. That's quite interesting. The fact that it's got these rips on it, not sure. It's the more rebellious child, probably. And then we have this country girl styled top with the button up over the vest. We then also have ripped jean shorts with the shirt round the waist again. These short bottoms with the pattern that you can get in book colours as well. And then this simple 2-layer skirt with stars. There's stars on some and not on others. So that's quite interesting. That's for the more formal. I could get some use out of that. And then we have the bear for the children as well. We then have this really interesting dress, summer dress with nice summer colours. You can get them in wine colours, but you do then also have this blend between the red and the yellow. On some, like with this, it's a blue and blue and green and yellow, quite like that. Then you also have this corduroy dress that I like, again, going quite country style. It has quite interesting pattern, or you can have it as block colours, and then you have the pajama outfit. Do we have anything for... Nope, no accessories. Nope. Okay, And yeah, and then we have these little shoes. Not sure how you'd really describe them. But yeah, they're nice.
Yeah,
And
new
let's quickly switch you over. Have a look. No hairstyles, no hats. Okay. Some differences. Boys got this shirt. That's interesting. Quite standard to something we have for the adults. Then we have this hoodie that you get in basic colours. Outfits. Another thing, they have these patchy jeans that are interesting. I don't particularly like them, but that's it for those. And then if we drop down to a toddler, we'll see what toddlers have. So toddlers have no new tops. They have these corduroys again. I think every age has these, come in base colours. Then you have the small little hoodie that I like. That one looks a bit off, a bit old. And then of course you can wear this to bed because that's the same pattern they have on some of their other outfits. You also then have, if we take this off, we have the two-tone leggings that come in several different patterns. It's not always two-tonal. That's interesting. I could get quite a bit of use out of that. Then no new hair. That's a little surprising, a little disappointing, but that is no new hair, so you only have the 6. And I don't think there's any difference gender-wise between toddlers, but you can just have a check. No, nothing different between genders, so that's quite interesting. But that is my look into the Creator Sim set, and I'll be back with you for the build and buy mode. See you then.